Hey guys, I have a lot of thoughts on Nintendo, so I'm just going to freeform this. If you've seen my PlayStation E3 conference prediction list, you know that I have a scripted layout about it. However, for this one, I'm just going to go all out, tell you what I think in my brain right now. Let's talk about games. Now, this is going to be a big sell for games. A big, massive, heap of games probably coming out. And it's not just going to be, massive highlights that you might expect. Of course, we're going to get a new Metroid, we're going to get a new Mario, and a revolutionary new Mario game. But we're also going to have third-party partners come out and talk about supporting NX. And that's going to be a big deal because this whole conference is going to be rounded around NX, whatever their new social media platform is, and whatever their mobile system will be as well. Those three will interlace, and that'll be the feature set of this conference. You'll get other games, of course, that'll come and they'll announce those games. It's not unsurprising that they will announce they might announce a new Mario Kart or they might announce a new Mario something. But overall, the two biggest Nintendo games will be a new Metroid and a new Mario. Next up, like I said before, you're talking third-party partnerships. If you want to get, they're going to have Ubisoft. They're probably going to have Square out there. They have to get that Final Fantasy audience. Have to get that Kingdom Hearts audience on board with NX as well. Even though most of them are probably going to stay with PlayStation, and that's unfortunate. But they have to get that audience in, so they'll probably have them on stage as well. You talk about EA. You talk about maybe even Activision. If they want to get Call of Duty out there, I don't think they can because PlayStation has an agreement with them. But if they can, they will partner with them. They'll partner with them. Have them go on stage and talk. Get as many fans of franchises into this new console. You have to do that if you're going to get people interested. It's the same pitch for why would I buy PlayStation VR? Well, why am I going to buy NX? And this is going to be the biggest part of the conference. Of course, like I said before, going into hardware, going into software other than gaming, this will be a huge portion dedicated, and the whole conference dedicated toward NX and whatever the mobile platform is and whatever the portable platform is. Now, I believe that the mobile platform and the portable platform are actually the same. I think that they're probably just going to have a controller system for a smartphone. I think that would make the most sense. However, they might actually go for something like they might just have an app system, and the new 3DS will stay there, but they might start rolling out new games because we already heard that the new CEO is expecting to make lots more revenue on mobile devices, and I think that the portable market is declining. We can see that clear as day. So I think they have to start stepping up their game in mobile, have the same games on it, but make a custom controller so people feel extremely comfortable with the device, feel extremely comfortable holding a smartphone, but have a controller so that it's actually a controller and you actually feel comfortable playing it. That would actually solve a lot of the problem. I think that's what they're doing. In terms of their home console, whatever NX is, that's a tough one, but it's going to be $400. It can't be more or less, but it's going to be $400. I don't know how powerful it's going to be. I'm sorry to tell you, I don't have any insight, but we'll get specs, we'll get controller design, we'll get console design, we'll get price tag, we'll get everything we need to know, and that's going to be a huge point of this conference. Nintendo's future relies on this conference. That's why it's going to be live. It's going to be on a stage. You will not have a direct. This will be live on stage. Let me reiterate. Live on stage, Nintendo fans. No direct. This is too important for them. This is the biggest E3 that they will have in the next decade. And more people will be watching this, and more people will be tuned into this than any other time in history for Nintendo, other than the time of Wii U. Nintendo has to appeal to a market that has grown significantly. PlayStation 4 is the fastest selling console in the world, so they have to go against PlayStation, which will have their conference the day before, as well as PlayStation, which is making a VR device for $400, which is very accessible compared to any of its competition. So you're also going up against Microsoft with their backwards compatibility, their TV tuning, all that, and that's going to be a tough sell. I want to see how they do it. I want to see how well they can manage to go up against these two companies, because they have done a great job in marketing their two consoles, in making their two consoles somewhat different while being the same, being the same PC systems, kind of, So I would like to see how not only Nintendo does it, but how Xbox spins themselves a little differently, how Nintendo makes themselves relevant in this space that PlayStation is just dominating over. So guys, those are my thoughts on what Nintendo's going to do at E3. I'm going to have a bigger discussion in the future, but comment below, tell me what you think. Just this is all coming out of my brain right now without any forethought or conclusions. What are your thoughts on E3? Comment below, guys. Tell me what you think, and thanks for watching. I'm Brian Swan. Stay tuned for more.